Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news, all right, folks. Buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most significant rumors to swirl around the Seahawks in years. It involves a potential blockbuster trade that would send shockwaves through the NFL, and especially through our division, the NFC West. We're talking about Jeffrey Simmons, the disruptive force on the defensive line for the Tennessee Titans, possibly making his way to Seattle. Yes, you heard that right. Now, I know it sounds wild, but the whispers from close sources, reliable insiders like Adam Schefter and Diana Rossini, are hinting at a hypothetical offseason deal that could become a reality. And if it does, it might just be the move that elevates the Seahawks' defense to a whole new level, making us serious contenders for another Super Bowl. Let's set the scene. The Tennessee Titans, currently sitting at a disappointing 1-9, are in full rebuild mode. They're trying to clear cap space, develop their young quarterback Will Levis, and look ahead to a future that's more about resetting than contending. In this context, Simmons, a player who has become a cornerstone of their defense, is being floated around as trade bait. The Titans are reportedly willing to part ways with Simmons in exchange for a second-round pick in the 2026 draft. That's a pretty significant haul for a player of his caliber, especially considering his age and impact. The Titans are looking to free up about $2 million in cap space to extend Levis, and moving Simmons could be part of that broader strategy. Now, why would the Seahawks be interested? Well, for starters, Simmons is a game changer. He's a bulldog on the inside, someone who can collapse the pocket, stuff the run, and wreak havoc on opposing offenses. His stats in 2025 are impressive. 8 games in, he's got 23 solo tackles, 10 assists, and 5 sacks. That's not just good, that's elite, especially for a defensive tackle. His Pro Football Focus run defense grade sits at an incredible 92.1, and his pass rush win rate is around 26%. Plus, his EPA per snap is 18, meaning he consistently disrupts plays and disrupts offenses. Simmons is a player who commands double teams, freeing up others, and his versatility allows him to excel in stunts and penetrations, making him a nightmare for any offensive line. What makes this even more intriguing is the recent history of defensive linemen making a leap after similar moves. Remember when the Eagles acquired Cox in 2016? That boost in run stopping and interior pressure was massive, around a 15% increase in run stuffs, transforming their defense into a formidable force. That's the kind of impact Simmons could have on Seattle, a team that's been looking for more interior presence to complement our edge rushers like Boy Mafe and the emerging Darrell Taylor. Currently, our interior defensive line, led by Dremont Jones, has been effective but inconsistent. Adding Simmons could be the catalyst that pushes our run defense from good to elite, drastically reducing yards per carry from the current 4.6 down to around 3.8. Now, let's talk about the potential impact. The Seahawks, sitting at 7-3 and firmly in the playoff hunt, are eyeing a deep postseason push. Our defense has shown flashes of brilliance, but we've been hampered by injuries and inconsistent interior pressure. Jarran Reed's knee issue has impacted our ability to control the middle of the line, and while Jones has been solid, we need a game wrecker like Simmons to take us to the next level. The projections are eye-opening. Adding Simmons could mean +9 more sacks in 2026, plus 18% more run-stuffing capability, and a significant reduction in yards per carry allowed. That translates into a more dominant, more physical Seahawks defense that can shut down the run game of NFC rivals like the 49ers and Rams, and even better contain mobile quarterbacks. This isn't just about improving the defense, it's about transforming our entire approach. With Simmons on the line, the Seahawks could see a +14% increase in winning probability in ground battles, making us more versatile and unpredictable on both sides of the ball. Imagine a defense that's as relentless as the 49ers post-Armstead era, with interior dominance allowing us to blitz more aggressively from the edges. That's a real possibility. And let's not forget the psychological boost. Simmons is a disruptive force, a true game wrecker, and his presence could ignite our entire team, boosting confidence and intimidation factor. Looking at the bigger picture, the trade could have a ripple effect on the Seahawks Super Bowl odds too. Currently, our chances are sitting around plus 2,500, but with Simmons adding that interior menace and boosting our pass rush and run defense, our odds could jump to plus 1,200. That's a huge leap, and a clear sign that the betting markets see us as serious contenders if we pull this off. His ability to stop big-name running backs like Christian McCaffrey in the playoffs would be a game-changer, especially considering how potent the 49ers offense has been this season. Simmons' presence would make it much harder for opponents to run effectively, forcing them into more predictable passing situations and giving our secondary, led by Tariq Woolen and others, a better chance to shine. Of course, there are skeptics. The Titans are in a tough spot, and trading Simmons might be viewed as a sign of capitulation, a move driven by cap constraints and a misguided sense of rebuilding rather than competing. Some analysts are wary that the loss of Simmons could weaken Tennessee's front, especially since their run defense has already been struggling, allowing over 5 yards per carry in recent games. If Simmons leaves, they might see their defense collapse further, which could extend their losing streak and push them deeper into the rebuild. For the Seahawks, however, this is a golden opportunity. We're already a playoff-caliber team, but adding a player like Simmons would give us the extra edge needed for a Super Bowl push. Now, imagine the impact in the playoffs. Simmons' ability to disrupt the interior line, generate pressure without blitzing, and stuff the run would make us a nightmare for any team we face, especially in cold weather or high-stakes games. His presence could help us contain teams like the 49ers and Rams, who rely heavily on their ground game and interior protection. And with the AFC South devolving into chaos, Tennessee's implosion, Jacksonville's rising, and Houston's rebuilding, the Seahawks could be seizing an opportunity to bolster our division rivals' weaknesses while solidifying our own. In conclusion, this rumored trade is more than just a rumor. It's a potential game changer. If the Seahawks manage to land Jeffrey Simmons, it would be a statement of intent. We'd be signaling to the league that we're serious about contending and that we're willing to make bold moves to do so. Simmons' impact on our defense could elevate us from a good playoff team to a legitimate Super Bowl contender, especially as we look to capitalize on our current momentum and push for the ultimate prize. The NFL is a league of moments, and this could be one of those pivotal moments for the Seahawks, one that shapes our future for years to come. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Seattle Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster? Do you think Simmons would be the perfect piece to complete our defense? Are you excited about the idea of adding such a disruptive force? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Seahawks. Remember, this is just the beginning. More updates are on the horizon, and I'll be back soon with all the latest news. So stay tuned, stay loud, and let's keep supporting our Seahawks through every twist and turn of this wild NFL season. We're on the rise, and with moves like this, the sky's the limit. Go Hawks.